Hey, come on, tell them to make the fight, man. Let's get this money.
What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. You guys see it. Adrien, AB, you know, the problem, Broner, the can man, on the phone with Amir King Khan, and he was FaceTiming. He was saying, let's go, let's get the fight done, give the fans what they want, as he's speaking to Amir Khan. Amir Khan, I don't know, maybe he was up with his daughter. It looks like he had just woke up. He's like scratching. He looked groggy and whatnot. Now, I want to spend some time talking about Khan versus Broner. And on my videos in the past leading up where this conversation came up before, I told you that that's an entertaining fight. And I don't mind the fight for the build-up's sake because I think it's a good build-up. However, I am going to say this, and I'm going to say this very strongly. A fight with Khan versus Broner makes a lot less sense than a fight with Kell Brook. And there's a variety of reasons for that. I think Amir Khan should be gunning for the IBF welterweight champion, not a 140-pound guy with no belt, no welterweight championship title, no longer undefeated like Adrien Broner. That's not bad-mouthing him. He looked good versus John Molina. John Molina also had a bad game plan, in my opinion, but Broner did what he had to do. So, to me, it makes all the sense of the world for Khan versus Brook. There really is no excuse why that fight can't or shouldn't happen. And Khan has been on record saying nobody knows Kell Brook in the States. But if you really boil that down and think about that, that doesn't matter because you would be fighting. Eddie Hearn's not going to make this fight happen in where I'm at the StubHub or something. It's not going to happen in Las Vegas in the MGM. They're talking about making it happen in the UK, Wembley. So really it doesn't matter if 1 or 1 million people know Kell Brook in the States. Fact is, he's a champion. Fact is, the fight would likely take place in the UK. That's where it's always been proposed because that's where it will make the most money. And boxing is a business. So, as far as Khan Broner, it's not horrible, but Khan stands to gain so much more by beating a champion in his own new division. He's what, 3 fights deep at welterweight versus before when he was at 140. If they fought at 140, then you would not hear a peep out of my mouth. However, for Khan to say he wants Mayweather, he wants Pacquiao, he wants to move up to fight Cotto at 155, these are all mega fights. I get it. Anybody wants those types of paydays. But at the end of the day, I know boxers that are nowhere near the level of fame as some of the other guys, Broners and the Khans and stuff like that. And if they got a call tomorrow to fight Cotto, to fight Mayweather, to fight Pacquiao, despite if it's out of their league or it's not feasible that they'll win, I guarantee you they will take that fight because it's a money fight. Anybody's going to take, this is your livelihood and you're expected to lose, so you don't really lose in that situation. Like if they say, hey, Ego, you want to fight Mayweather? Yeah, I'm expected to lose anyway, so I don't really lose anything by losing. It's going to be a nice size payday. I'm going to get more recognition. And if I at least hold my own, then people are going to note me for that. But people are expected to lose to Pacquiao. People are expected to lose to Mayweather. So, of course you're gunning for that. I already get that. That's common sense. So, as far as Khan Broner, do what they must. Like if they're going to make that fight, make it, whatever. But to me, he makes more noise by going the career path that he's been. So he fought Julio Diaz at a catchweight, got knocked down, beat him. Then he came back stronger versus Collazo, knocked him down a gang of times, 3 times or whatever, beat him. Then he beat Devin Alexander, which most people perceived as like a 50-50 fight or a close fight where either fighter had a chance to win, dominated him. So to me, going to fight a Broner is a bit of a backtrack, especially since he's not a welterweight. He's not been fighting at welterweight, nor has he had really any impressive wins at welterweight. He beat Paulie Malignaggi barely. It was a split decision, and then he lost to Maidana and dropped back down. So to me, beating an undefeated fighter like Kell Brook, who also happens to be the IBF champion, makes all the sense in the world. Like I can't stress it enough. Let me know what you guys think. Do you want to see Khan versus Broner? Do you think Brook is the fight that he needs to take? again, I think it's a good domestic rivalry, and it'll definitely make noise, especially because there's been a lot of dialogue about it. So Broner, that'll be a good shit talking fight or whatnot. But I really don't want to see. See, this is the thing. When I think of Broner and Khan, I worry what weight is it going to take place. Broner hasn't looked great at 147, so is he going to move all the way back up to 147 and take on Khan? Or were they going to try to make it at a catch weight, which is something I've never been a fan of, catch weights. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are they going to do, man? Like, what are the parameters? So drop me a comment. Let me know what you guys want to see. Adrien Broner is FaceTiming Amir Khan. I guess they're really serious trying to make this fight. I think Kell Brook is the greater fight of the two. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you guys think and why. Make sure you like my video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.